Today, we have a very special guest, my daughter, Isha Tripathi, who is working as a legal compliance officer in Wipro. Today, she is going to show us the importance of our belief and how it shapes our life. What are our limiting beliefs and how to convert it into empowering beliefs. Welcome, Isha.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much, my mummy, my spiritual mentor, for introducing me and giving me this opportunity to share my experiences and the experiences and the words of wisdom that I have learned on the topic belief. So, basically, when we talk about what is belief, the number one thing which we must know is that our thoughts shape our belief, and the most practiced thoughts are our beliefs. So, the thoughts that we keep repeating in our mind daily eventually takes a form of a belief.
Very true.
So, we must all be knowing that in a day we have more than 60,000 thoughts, and there are some thoughts that we keep thinking on loop. So, those thoughts are our dominant thoughts, and those thoughts form the basis of our belief system. So, in this session, I would like to tell our audience how to identify our belief system and what are our major beliefs that is governing our life, and how to identify the limiting belief and then finally turn it into empowering belief. So, when we come to how to identify what is our belief, we must all think about what we are thinking about daily. So, we must take a note of what we are thinking about daily, like from the start of the day till end of the day. What are our major thoughts, what we keep on thinking, the dominant ones, positive thoughts, negative thoughts. Each of the thoughts we need to take an account of it, and then we can identify what practice thoughts are forming our belief system. So,
Now the question is how to identify your what you are thinking the whole day.
the how to identify what you are thinking whole day, the number one key is to be very mindful and be very conscious of what is going on. So, if you just whatever you are doing, if you just stop for a minute and ask yourself, what am I thinking? Or better would be to ask yourself, what am I feeling? So your feeling will then direct you eventually to what your thoughts are, because of which you are feeling that way. So for any moment of time, I can say that I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. So then next question that I would ask myself is, why am I feeling overwhelmed? Then answer will
Okay.
come, because I have to do all of these things, that is why I'm feeling overwhelmed. So you will,
Okay.
from feelings you can identify your thoughts, and from thoughts you can
Yeah.
identify your feelings. It's vice versa.
Okay. And will journaling help us in any way identifying our thoughts?
It will definitely help us in identifying our thoughts, because journaling is basically whatever is going on in your mind, you are just writing it down. So you can very
Yeah.
well know, if you are practicing journaling daily, you can very well
Yeah.
know what you are writing every day. Majorly, you will see that there are some of the thoughts that you think on a regular basis.
Yes. Now, what are the impacts of many of the times we are not aware of what we are thinking and it is governing our life, right? So, how the areas in which we have all the success. So, we must be thinking good in that area. And the areas where we are facing some challenges, So we have to go back and think what we had thought in the previous, because as it has been said that you create your own reality. So if in some areas we are having some challenges, so we need to go back and monitor our thoughts, what were wrong there. So can you throw some light on it?
Yes. So it is like said that your beliefs are a magnet that create your reality. So, and when whatever good that has happened to us is definitely a result of some good thought, good action that we have put in. That is why it has resulted in a good output. And likewise, if we have any challenge in any area of the life, we do have certain limiting beliefs, which means we do have certain thought process which is not aligned for not aligned with the the good outcome. That is why it is creating challenges in our life. So if we talk about beliefs, I would like to say how we form our belief system, like the limiting belief, is if we focus on our past and if we focus on, I will tell you how it is formed, the limiting belief, how it is formed in three phases: past, present, and future. In present, we will focus on how we want to change our future, and that is like present moment is the moment of creation. So we will focus on creating empowering belief in the present moment. So if we take three timelines, past, present, and future. So past is the time, past experiences, past moments, past traumatic incident, past negative thoughts, whatever it is. Past is the moment of creation of limiting belief. You are,
Okay.
yeah. So if we focus on past, we can identify our limiting belief by focusing on what we can in any area of your life. We can take relationship, we can take health, we can take money, we can take career, anything, whichever
Okay.
you like. So if we focus on the past experiences, past thought patterns, past traumatic incidents, or any bad memory associated with any of the area of your life, if we focus on those incidents, we can see that our limiting belief are majorly based on these things. And due
Okay.
to certain past traumatic incident or past bad experience, we tend to have an assumption or a feeling that this is how it is, and that is why we make a thought process which does not serve us in the long period of time, and it forms the basis of limiting belief.
Okay. So for example, if somewhere we had in our environment, if somebody has faced some divorce issue in relationship, so because seeing them facing the divorce issues, if we have developed a negative thought pattern about marriage, so is there a possibility that uh, we experience some challenges in our later stages, like that? The is this way the limiting beliefs are formed?
So limiting beliefs are totally like it can be a situation, but whatever thoughts that we are accepting to be true forms
Okay.
the ground of limiting belief.
Okay.
It's just if I am also like in a situation where there is certain traumatic incident going on, but if I do not
Okay.
accept that as the truth, I will not
Okay.
believe it, and if I'm not believing in it, then it will not form a part of my limiting belief.
Okay. So the key is whatever you take in, that becomes your reality, right?
Exactly. What you accept to be true, the
Okay.
lies which you
Okay.
accept to be true, forms the
Okay.
basis of limiting belief.
Your beliefs, and then since that those beliefs are not so important or it is not so encouraging, so we target that. limiting beliefs, right?
Right.
Okay.
So this is how you can, like if any area of your life, if you are facing any issue, then you can write down, you can just sit down, introspect, and think about what all has happened in those area of your life in the past, and what were
Okay.
your thought process during that time,
Okay.
and what
Okay.
are the things that you believed it to be true.
Okay.
Whether it was
The
really
same
true or not, that doesn't matter. But you
same applies with the health issues, no?
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if for any health issue, if we think or and believe that it is my reality now, if you accept that disease to be yours, then it would be yours, right?
Yes. Totally.
Otherwise, if we challenge our belief system and if we don't accept it, then that disease can be cured.
It can be cured. Yes.
Okay. So doctors and people say that all diseases are psychosomatic. So it is because the disease is having an important role because of your belief system.
Exactly.
Continue.
So in the that's all because like you can identify your limiting belief while you're introspecting what all you have thought, what all you have experienced in the past. When it comes to the present moment is the time of creation. You can
Okay.
identify all the lies that you are believing in, and you can like really see around you and see what is the actual reality as it is. And then you may have to challenge your belief, challenge your thought process of the past in order to create an empowering belief for the future.
Okay. So this is how we can say goal manifestation or beautiful law of attraction works. If our beliefs are in that direction in the present moment, then we can create a beautiful future.
Hmm. Yes.
So
So
please.
in the present moment, the number one thing which we have to keep in mind is we do not have to judge anything or do not have to make any assumptions, because if we are
Okay.
judging or if we are making any assumptions, that again is a ground of lies. That is not
Okay.
you seeing the reality as it is. We have
Okay.
to make sure that whatever is the situation, we do not have to attach our opinions, judgment, criticism, or any kind of assumption in that situation. And only when you are seeing the situation as it is, you get a ground or you get an opportunity to create empowering belief, or you get an opportunity to challenge your belief system, which is based on fear, lack,
Okay.
or any kind of traumatic incidents. It's only then you can change these beliefs.
Okay. सो वो जो कहानी है कि एक जो हाथी का बच्चा छोटा होता है और उसको सर्कस में बांध देते हैं और एट दैट टाइम वो हाथी का बच्चा बहुत ट्राई करता है कि वो उस एफर्ट करता है कि वो छूट जाए वहां से उस रोप से, मगर वो नहीं छूट पाता है। तो अब नाउ वो हाथी का बच्चा जो है वो फुल ग्रोन बिग बड़ा सा हाथी है, उसके पास बहुत ट्रिमेंडस पावर है, पोटेंशियल है, और उसको अब छोटे से सर्कस में उसे बांध करके रख देता है और वो ट्राई ही नहीं करता है, क्योंकि दैट एलिफेंट इज गवर्न्ड बाय हिज पास्ट बिलीफ सिस्टम। और पास्ट बिलीफ सिस्टम क्या था जब वो छोटा बच्चा था कि अगर हम ट्राई करेंगे तो उसके पैर में खून निकलता है, क्योंकि उस समय वो बंधा रहता है रोप से। और अब उस हाथी के पास एज एन एडल्ट एलिफेंट उसके पास इतनी पावर है कि वो बड़े से बड़ा पेड़ को भी वो तोड़ सकता है, मगर क्योंकि वो हाथी जो है गवर्नड है अपने पुराने लिमिटिंग बिलीफ से, सो वो हाथी अपनी पावर पोटेंशियल नहीं रियलाइज कर पाता है और वो ट्राई ही नहीं करता है। ही इज नॉट पुटिंग इन दैट एफर्ट। So that is the importance of why we should introspect and find out our limiting belief and change it into empowering beliefs, because we all are having immense potential. So
तो
please
ये
show how to do
एलिफेंट
it.
वाली स्टोरी में the elephant was basically working in the present moment based on his past experience. Whenever he tried breaking that rope, he got hurt. He got hurt, and that is his bad experience. Whenever he tried breaking that rope, he got hurt. So it became his thought process, dominant thought process, and that became his belief, limiting belief.
Childhood reality.
That became his limiting belief. But
Hmm.
while coming to the present moment, the elephant did not in the present moment truly recognized his own strength and his own
Yes.
potential that
Yes.
he has gained over time. He did not see
Yes.
it. In fact, he in the present moment worked through his assumption and past experience of the bad experience that he had as a child, and basis that he was not able to break the rope even in the present moment. If he would have seen that situation as it is,
Hmm.
and if he would have recognized the strength and potential that he has at that moment, then it would have become very easier for him to overcome the limiting belief that is coming from past bad experience.
Yes, very true. This applies to us also as humans.
So, for the future, if you want anything good to happen, whatever success that we have gained till now, the thought process has served to us till now. But whatever we are thinking and creating in this moment is also forming a ground for future reality. So we have to make sure that whatever thoughts that we are thinking are based on love and not fear.
Yes. Okay.
And we should never allow our future to be governed by our past. Rather,
Yes.
future should be based on what we are consciously creating in the present. So,
Very true.
whatever thoughts we are thinking today will become our reality tomorrow.
Yes.
So, we have to introspect our thoughts
Hmm.
and our belief system, and we have to make sure that all these thoughts and our belief systems are aligned with our higher purpose, so that in future
Okay.
we are creating a very good empowered life full of love, gratitude, happiness. That is the life that we all want.
Yes. So we should become a conscious creators,
Yes, we
being
should.
consciously aware in the present moment so that we can create a beautiful future.
Hmm.
This is the importance of belief in our life. So how to convert, supposing, जैसे बहुत लोग का बिलीफ है कि पैसे बड़ा मुश्किल से कमाए जाते हैं या पैसे पेड़ पे नहीं उगते. सो अगर ऐसा बिलीफ है आपका, लिमिटिंग बिलीफ है, सो अगर ये पास का बिलीफ है, मे बी आपने किसी फ्रेंड से सुना है, पेरेंट्स से सुना है या कहीं से है. सो व्हाट विल हैपन इन द, दिस इज योर पास्ट बिलीफ यू विच यू हैव गैदर्ड. देन प्रेजेंट में क्या होगा अगर आपने इस बिलीफ को टेक इन कर लिया, इफ यू बिलीव, अगर आपने अलाउ किया है दिस लाई को, तो यू विल face some problems in the present moment, maybe getting a job or maybe while working in the office. And now please guide how to convert this limiting belief that पैसे आसानी से नहीं कमाए जाते या पैसे कमाने में बहुत दिक्कत होती है. How to change it into a empowering belief?
So, first, you have to recognize the fact that what you are thinking, that पैसे पेड़ पे नहीं उगते या आसानी से कमाए नहीं जाते, is based on lie. That is not
Yes.
the truth. That is not the reality. First, we have to
Okay.
fully recognize and accept this fact that this is a
Okay.
lie that we are believing, and this lie is
Yes.
keeping us hostage. So when
Okay.
we become aware of this lie, it's only then you can challenge your thought process whenever you come across any situation which automatically leads you to thinking the same thing which you have thought from the past few years. So, for example, if now, for example, if you have to um, if you have to pay some debt, then again it might come in your mind that पैसे आसानी से कमाए नहीं जाते, हर समय खर्च हो जाते हैं. Then you
Okay.
have to consciously in the present moment challenge this thought process and give a declaration or a thought which is opposite to this thought, because you have to
Okay.
recognize that if I keep thinking this thought, this is
Hmm.
based on lack mindset, this is not an
Lack
abundance
much.
mindset. And universe always operates in abundance. So that is the truth that we have to recognize, and in the
Yeah.
present moment we have to put in a declaration for every limiting belief that we come across, and we have to challenge our thoughts in such a manner that our declarations become more powerful than what we have been thinking about. And those
Okay.
declarations will not become powerful in a day. You have to consciously write it, practice it, confess it until you believe it, until it
Okay.
becomes your reality.
Yes. And for believing in the reality that universe operates in abundance, we can look around and see that the air we breathe is in abundance, the water we drink, and we have abundance of water, river, oceans everywhere. The plants, the leaves, the greenery, the flowers, everything in the universe is abundance. So we need here to change our mindset from lack to abundance. So universe के पास बहुत abundance में हर चीज है. Maybe good health, maybe good relationship, maybe good opportunities in career or money. Everywhere there is abundance. We have to think and believe in abundance. Then only we can have a empowering belief for it.
Exactly. So, whatever problem is there in our life is basically created by us only and no one else, and no other situation has come across just like that. It is us only who are the creators, and it is our thoughts only which is forming whatever is forming in our life. So, if we keep thinking good things based on love, appreciation, gratitude,
Yes.
abundance, those things will come out in our life. What
Okay,
we
very true.
think in our mind comes out in our life.
Very true. Very true. Thank you, Isha, for showing us the path of how we can become conscious creators, how we live in our present moment and create a beautiful future for ourselves and live our abundant life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. We should all keep visualizing and manifesting good things in our life and be conscious creators. All the very best to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you.